Hey, John Adolfi here, and welcome to a foreclosure that's for sale. This is a bank-owned property at 915 State Route 26. It's located in Georgetown. The zip is 13072. And what can we tell you about it? School district is, oh boy, Otselec. Did I do that okay? Otselec Valley. Not in the normal area that we market a property, but these foreclosures we do extend to several different counties. This property is on a 61-foot by 220-foot lot, okay? The nearest cross street, for those of you that are maybe familiar with the area, is Route 80, all right? 990 square feet, so it's not an overly large house, and it's on maybe, 1/3 of an acre. Okay, so you're looking at that here. And one of the great things about foreclosures, bank-owned, so to speak, is that you can sometimes get a pretty good deal, especially if it's being overlooked by the general population. And sometimes that takes place, especially in your areas that are like, maybe a little bit more out there. I remember we had one in Clyde, New York. Went on the market for $40,000 and it sold to one of our clients for $40,000 within 2 days. There was no competition, and by the time they had this under contract, then everybody started noticing it and wanting it. We had it appraised for $80,000. He ended up fixing it up and flipping that house for $127,000. And this guy lived in Texas. So don't be afraid of, and we'll take a look inside the house here. Don't be afraid of going maybe a little bit outside your area when it comes to this market right now, this seller's market. Now, the price of this is going to be in the description, okay? So take a look there, because sometimes it changes over the course of marketing a property. I'm going to go ahead and let you just go ahead and take this video tour as we go through it. Some of the things that you can do is obviously fix it up and live in it and be happy. Or if you have a son or a daughter or a mother, father-in-law, mother-in-law, sometimes people will purchase these for that. Now, purchasing these can be a little bit tricky. When it comes to the person who's going to live in it, yes, you can get a mortgage. Usually you have to get what they call a rehab loan. The FHA version is the 203K. They do have the conventional version. And believe it or not, even VA and rural development, USDA has their own rehab type loans. I wouldn't recommend going that direction. It's tough enough with the conventional and the FHA, but you can. That means you can put the fix-up into the loan, okay? And you do have to have worker or workers do the labor. They won't let you do it yourself. So that's one way to do it. Most investors, okay, when they purchase something like this, almost without exception, find a way to purchase it with cash. So what they'll do is they'll purchase it with a home equity line of credit on their home that they've already taken out, or on an investment property. You can get a home equity line of credit, 75% loan to value, if that makes sense, on a non-owner occupant property, something you're not living in. And then you can pick up a property like this. It's a reasonably priced property. And in this market, that's what you're looking for. And you're looking for, hopefully, where the lines are not too long. Because as you know, these properties are everywhere, are getting snatched up, and the competition is just unbearable, So this is a two-bedroom, two-bath house. And in just a few moments, we'll go downstairs and take a look down there as well. It does have public municipal water, and we'll head upstairs first, but it does have public municipal water and a septic system, okay? You're probably wondering, well, how old is this house? It was built in 1900, which, let me tell you something. When you see 1900 on a house, it just means it's older, and they really are guessing on the age When they decided to put ages inside the property information on the tax property reports, way back in I think the mid 80s, I noticed in Fulton that a whole lot of houses just said 1900. So I think that's like a placeholder saying that we really don't know how old it is, but it's right around there. You know, it's important to, count the costs when you're rehabbing and always understand that it's most likely going to cost more than, what you're budgeting for. But this is one of these houses where you could really, with a degree of, let me just say, skill or time, paint it, new flooring, clean it, and live in it, But it looks like it's at that place to where it really needs to be gutted, new sheetrock, maybe new wiring. Now you got a electrical panel over here that looks more newer than older like the rest of the house. And you've got stone foundation, and as long as they're not collapsing, stone foundations are pretty awesome. You have a boiler here, and you also have a forced air furnace, oil forced air furnace, okay? So, and there's your oil tank to the left there. Which one is actually doing the heating? If maybe perhaps both, would have to be a subject of a little bit of investment.